Well, hello everybody. How is everybody doing? So, I'm in queue, and I'm not getting on anytime during the stream. Sitting at over an hour right now. I usually restart my computer about a half hour before the stream. That's what I did today. And so, even though I got right back in queue right then, I have over an hour left in queue. So, that's not happening, which unfortunately makes this like the third day with problems this week. Also, one second. What did it do to my settings? However, I have been installing Dota 2, and unfortunately, while installing Dota 2, and I don't know if it's a... I've had Dota 2, the beta invite, for a while, but I uninstalled it, and been reinstalling it, and... it sure seems like it's causing problems with my other games. One of those problems being that it just changed my endless space setup. Oh, here. Okay, that's a little bit better. It's actually what I have it set as normally. Alright. So I will say up front, there will be no League of Legends during this game. Hey, I don't think I like that showing. I don't think I really care if that shows. But I don't think I like it showing. So anyway, there will be no League of Legends. It will not happen, mainly because I can't get in. I still don't have runes. I was actually going to just go ahead and purchase runes prior to the stream today. But that's not happening either. Because I can't log in. Whether I'm going to get to learn the league out, I hope so. I hope at some point today I can. You know, if it comes down to it, I might just log over onto the PBE. I have to update that too. It's a little frustrating. I mean, just since I have a lot that I've been trying to get done in... Ooh, random fact. Has this been patched?
Yeah, it was just patched today, I think.
Ah, okay. So anyway, I'm going to show you a little bit of one game that I've been playing here. Yeah. If you hate me for it, I don't really care, because there's really just not much else for me to do other than just outright cancel the stream, so I figured some of you want something to watch anyway, and I'm just going to show you Endless Space, which is a game I've been playing recently that's pretty cool, in my opinion. But it's a 4X game, it's a very long game, you won't see a full game by any stretch of the imagination, but I will go ahead and do some explaining of what it is as we play. And actually, I'm going to go for Sophins. So I'm picking the science-based race here. So you can pick between these different races. Wait, how do you not have runes? So, with our big patch that came in... wait, what? I'm also, first few turns are going to take a little while, Sindri, because I'm going to explain to people what they're seeing.
Okay, I set this game speed to fast.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And I invited Gnome.
So, yeah, with the, so on Sunday they released a patch, and on Sunday, pretty much all day, the servers were broken. Just flat out broken. But then they reverted that patch back to whatever it was before that patch, and everything worked fine. And then it was Tuesday or Wednesday, I don't remember which, it was, I think, Wednesday, 2 days ago. They re-released basically the same patch, and everything was broken. And it broke again yesterday, last night, and then it broke again. Well, I don't know. There's a difference now between broken and queues that are exceedingly long. Probably because of whatever they did obviously because of whatever they did in the patch, unless they're two separate issues. So, yeah, I don't know. This is kind of disappointing to me as all. I mean, these things happen, it's just kind of disappointing. Better than trying to play Diablo 3 in the launch week, though. But anyway, this is a very slow game. It took me a very long time to actually finish a game. If you like Civilization or Sins of a Solar Empire or any number of other things, this one's still in beta. It's got bugs in it, some balancing issues in it, but if you like 4X games, this is a good one. And And if you don't, then you're not going to like any game like this at all. Which, by the way, I've been kind of inspired by some of the questions about just the questions I've had during the Q&A sessions, things about game design, programming, etc. So I'm gonna load up probably at some point over the weekend the engine I was working on for an Android game and actually get back to work on that. See if I can kind of get back into the groove on it. But I do still have big League of Legends projects. I just wish the servers were working so I could work on those in any serious capacity. Hello, Susan Ox. How are you? How has your League of Legends been?
Pretty good. Still all good.
Good job. Good job.
You should get Endless Space and log in. You play it.
Let me just download that.
Fast enough.
Very fast.
So, answering a couple questions. I'm looking at the YouTube comments right now, answering a couple questions. Civilization 4. Okay, so what do you mean by 4X games? So 4X games are generally turn-based or similar to turn-based. Sins of the Solar Empire, I believe, is at least somewhat real-time. Big, giant strategy games that are not real-time strategy games. So 4X is expand. You take over new territory, explore. You discover more of the map, the universe in this case. Exploit. Use resources to build whatever. And I think exterminate, so you want to wipe out your opponents. So Civilization falls pretty squarely in there. I generally hear 4X referred to more specifically for space games, but certainly Civilization is something you would look at and say that's a 4X game. So here's our galaxy, and I can't see too much of it, and I'm actually just going to explain real quick a little bit about the game, and I don't know how long I'll go, but I'll keep looking at comments here between things. So, first thing, I've got 2 fleets around my home system. This is my home system. One of these fleets is an investigator. This is just a small, fast ship that I can go and check out nearby systems. That little red dot there means that it's a small planet that I cannot yet colonize. The little tiny red dot you'll see right in the middle. Can't colonize, and I just came over here with my colonization ship. Can't colonize anything here. So anyway, here we are on our main system. I'm zooming into the main system right here. That was my quick exploration during this first turn. So going into the actual system, I can actually build right off the bat, and we want to exploit our planet. So planetary exploitation, I put a structure in queue, put another structure in queue, and then I'm going to go ahead and set something so when both of these structures are built, if I've got nothing else, then I'll start putting my work output into earning money. Not much on there.
Hell yeah, I got 2 administrators.
Research trees. So a lot of tech here. Generally, if you've played this game, one of the things I tend to go for first. Picked it up from Splug. Splug's the one who got me into this. Starting out with N-Way fusion plants, because that gives you labor, which lets you complete all your buildings faster. And this is kind of a random selection. You have heroes in here. Unfortunately, I don't have the kind of hero I'm looking for, so there's attributes. You get 2 attributes. Like this one is a pilot and also an adventurer. This one is a commander and an adventurer. This one is corporate and an adventurer. You can get any kind of pairing at all. Unfortunately, I don't have what is called an administrator. An administrator gives you huge bonuses to labor, which, like I said, lets you build stuff faster, which makes a big impact in the early game. So I don't have one. That's how it is. Cider, you should honestly try out the Total War series. The last one is Shogun 2 Total War, but yeah, I've played actually the Total War series, and it is extraordinarily good. At least the combat. I'm trying to think. I played Rome Total War, and I think I played... There was a Total War that was set like... I don't know, I'd have to look. I feel like I played another Total War that was set in like the Independence, the War of Independence, that kind of thing. But I could be wrong, but I feel like I did, and that was a Total War game, and that was pretty good. So anyway, the second turn's usually pretty quick, just doing a little more exploring and waiting for buildings to build. Labor is the same. Sindred, is labor the same as production in Civilization?
I think so.
Well, there you go. Well, that might be just about it as far as things I can say, so I can actually build these now. I'm not actually sure I'm going to be able to say too much of interest. I can't, all these red dots means I can't colonize anything right now. Literally nothing here. So, see, I'm going to get arid planets next. I'll make that my research priority. Ask me questions on YouTube, and that's what I'm going to respond to. So this is essentially a Q&A session at this point. Again, I cannot log on to League of Legends, or this would be a League of Legends thing. I'm still installing Dota 2, or well, actually, let me see if I can get that started up again. See if I can. Store, no, library, go back to library, and let's resume that, and hopefully that doesn't cause any problems. Medieval 2, Empire, yeah, might be. Empire sounds right. Might be Napoleon, well, I don't know. Anyway, I have played the Total War series, it's pretty good. I don't like the strategic overview map. So still nothing in here that I can actually land on. So you've got different types of planets here. Pretty straightforward. You've got helium. So these are helium gas giants. They're actually great for studying science, and gas giants have their own thing. Lava planets are great for producing labor output in your star system. So I've got kind of a mix of stuff here, but what I don't have is anything easily populatable, which is ocean, terran, and jungle. Also, that is just a black screen. So, oh, there we go. So, we've got a lot of arid planets here, and normally I'd take longer to actually look at the planets, but the arid planets are really easy to colonize, and they do have decently good stats, and that's what I'm researching, so in one turn I'll be able to do stuff there. So, yeah, let's go ahead and end the turn here and keep going. Well, it looks like Dota 2 is actually ready. I'll colonize a planet, and then I'll see about Dota 2. I don't know if I need to do any setup or anything before I get in there, so... Sindred, I have bad news for you. I'm going to leave this game soon.
Uh-oh, what'd you break?
Well, I realized that Dota 2 was almost finished installing, so I did actually just finish installing it, and I think that'd be better for my streaming audience.
You know, you might be right.
Do you have Dota?
That sounds like a fun idea. I better start updating. I have it installed, but I didn't set it to auto-update because it does dumb thing when it updates.
Well, alright. So anyway, there's a very quick, super quick overview of this is a cool game that's out. It's in beta. It's more of an indie game. It's not really an indie game, but it's more of an indie game. Actually, it is. But if you like Master of Orion 2, this is the kind of game you'd want to look at. So let's go ahead and switch over, and I'm going to see if I can get loaded into Dota 2. Probably won't play Dota 2, but I'll like pull up a live stream. Not a live stream. They have in-game spectator mode. Where are you, Dota? Play. I was going to show you guys Dungeons of Dreadmore, too. But that wouldn't start. Like, it just that would not start. Which is... I don't know, maybe it was League of Legends causing issues, but it looks like Dota's... Okay, here we go. Here we go. Skip through this if I can. Alright, here we are on Dota 2, and I believe this is... Is this showing everything? It looks like it is. Game's loaded up just fine. Let's Let's go ahead and shut off my webcam just for a second here, so I don't cover up any of the interface. And let's go ahead and open up and watch a game. So, what are we going to watch? I don't know. Does it really matter? Just load up the first one I see. Now, I will say I've had this for a while, but I really haven't spent much time in it. I played a lot of Heroes of Newerth. I haven't played any games in Dota 2 yet, so I can still talk with some bit of experience about how the map is laid out and everything. Again, just because it is so similar to... Well, Dota was the original game, right? And Dota 2 is based very much, very closely off Dota. Just kind of updated graphics, and they're still getting all these heroes in. Heroes of Newerth was originally primarily just a straight out clone of Dota, but since then they got the rights to it and everything, so it was nothing dirty. But since that happened, they've kind of gone off in their own direction. So there's some differences between Heroes of Newerth and Dota 2, and graphically they look a little bit different, but essentially they are very similar games. Anyway, so let's see if I can... How do I get this camera mode? Change this around so I can show you guys some of the things that I was talking about the differences between League of Legends and League of Legends and Dota 2. And in case you are curious about this, let's see, camera mode. Bottom, top right, I can do free camera. So let's go ahead and change this up. Let's see, right at the start there was actually a good example of somebody breaking down one of these trees, and I wonder if I can see anybody doing that anytime soon. This is the equivalent of the jungle. This whole area here where there's mobs out here. This is the jungle for the top half, jungle for the bottom half. As I remember, they're not quite asymmetrical. But I could be wrong on... No. Yeah, I don't think they're quite asymmetrical, which is... League of Legends tries to be like super asymmetrical, but I think these are a little bit different, but I'm trying to remember what exactly those differences are. Let's see, can I get rid of the Fog of War? No, I can't just totally get rid of the Fog of War. So let's, anyway, here's mid lane. Not a whole lot of interest about mid lane. Like League of Legends, it's a pretty safe lane unless you try to overextend. There's going to be some denying. Let's see if I actually can see some. Does it say deny? Is there anything like that just clearly says deny, like a pop-up? I'm not... I want to explain the denying concept before I explain the jungle, more particularly how to juke very effectively. So anyway, what I'm saying about denying, this character here, he can actually get rid of his own allied minions. Anybody here, and this is anti-mage, so he can get rid of his own allied minions when they're at low health. Pretty sure that mechanic's still just perfectly in place, but this is not going to be a good example because he doesn't have his allied minions here. They're a little ways out, headed over right now, and he doesn't have anybody to deny from.
Dwarf Fortress.
We have any kind of gank going on down here? Find me some example. Was that a deny? That looked like a deny. The exclamation point. Please feel free to tell me if you've played more frequently. I do know the mechanics, but I have to learn the interface here. So this is basic. This is bot lane. There's a lot of different ways that people play in Dota 2. So get a lot more variety in terms of the ways that people play. It's just very... I think that's a deny. I think he just actively attacked his own... Oh, man, I hope I'm right. If you see an exclamation point, I believe that's a denied creep. So the creep's been attacked, and the other team didn't get gold. And I don't think they get experience, or if they get experience, it's reduced. We've got some kind of gank going on here. Not going to be successful. So this is one of the places where you can enter into bot lane and gank from. This is another right up here. So you can get in behind if they're really extended. But the other thing you can do... Oh, we've got the night cycle coming in, I believe. So it actually gets darker, and I believe that affects people's vision radius here too. So yeah, somebody just confirmed. It is when you see an exclamation point on a minion, what happens... That means that the minion has been denied. Minion creep... Yeah, I gotta watch my terminology here. So, See what's gonna happen here. Nothing too dramatic. See if we get any exclamation points. Yeah, there was one. So brown team, top undead, whatever. They just managed to kill one of their own minions. Anyway, so it's not that huge of a thing. Like, being able to deny isn't that huge of a thing in this game for one reason. If you'll notice, the minion waves are actually the creep waves. Again, creeps is what I should be saying here. But the minion waves are essentially, they're a lot smaller. So you have 4 minions coming in a wave, whatever. So right here we've got a little more, because we have the catapult here. But we've got these minions coming in a wave, and I believe these were held back, probably fighting in the jungle. I won't say that for sure. Let me watch another minion wave when they spawn, and I'll explain that in just a second. But anyway, we've only got 4 on each side that come together, except when there's a catapult that looks like it's up to 5. When that happens, in League of Legends, you wind up with 6. You got 3 melee, 3 caster, and then I believe it's 6, right? And then you can have the catapults, whatever, the siege minions. So anyway, denying does add a little bit of an element. You just saw another deny there, another 2 denies there. It does add an element, but all it means is you're dealing with last hitting 8 creeps in a lane at one time versus League of Legends where you're dealing with 6. So it's not that huge of a difference. It's just 6 enemy minions versus 4 enemy minions and 4 allied minions. But it does definitely add a little bit of an element of skill to it. So anyway, yeah, right here. You can actually pull these off into the jungle by pulling these neutral monsters in the jungle. You can pull them out to lane, and he actually pulled this wave of his own minions and aggroed them onto the neutral monster, and they went into the jungle on the neutral monsters here. And so when that happened, he totally disjointed the experience up here. Now bot lane can do that too, and I think bot lane looks like they actually, yeah, exact same thing. They pulled their own minions on the life, whatever, somebody just said dire, whatever. Yeah. They've got the neutral monsters fighting this wave of minions. It's denying XP, and the other thing it's doing is it's making sure the brown team here, brown team is pushed up against the tower. So this guy on orange team is totally safe right now. So that's the situation. That's kind of, it's a cool thing you can do in Dota 2. You should talk about pulling and stacking. Yeah, okay, I think I cover most of this in that long video on this. But pulling, you can pull minions out of their spawn point and at the respawn time. So unlike League of Legends where they respawn a set amount of time after the last time you killed them, these are on a timer. And if there's nothing in their little cubbyhole where the neutral monsters are, they will respawn right then. So you can actually pull the neutral monsters, and I'm not sure the exact mechanics if they're any different than Heroes of Newerth here, but in Dota 2, I believe if it's the same, you can pull neutral monsters out of their spawning location at the spawn timer, and a new set of neutral monsters will spawn in the same place. And so when that happens, you get 2 sets of neutral monsters. For some champions that, or for some heroes, that is a good thing. Believe Axe is an example of a champion who has stacked, when you have stacked neutral camps, you wind up actually doing more damage, I believe, but I'm not exactly sure on his mechanics. So anyway, yeah, they're stacking, and that's, somebody suggested I bring that up. Question, why no League? I am Legend. My son is okay. My wife is with him right now. Why no League of Legends? Because I can't log into League of Legends. There's a massive queue. So there will be no League of Legends in this stream. So I'm just talking about Dota 2 a little bit. Let's see. What else is there to say? So I was going to talk about juking in the jungle. So in League of Legends, you have bushes, right? And you all know how bushes work. Let's see this little team fight going on. These stuns. He was just stunned until he died, which is a little bit more common in Dota than it is in League of Legends. You at least have some counterplay. Well, and there's counterplay. There's items, too, and stuff that breaks stuns and all that. But anyway, I need to find a clear example of... I mean, I know the locations, but it's so hard to show you. Actually, it's not that hard to show you guys. Let me go ahead and see if I can just do this, and... I believe I can just draw on this. So normally you have bushes in League of Legends, but in Dota and Heroes of Newerth as well, there's little cubbies all over the jungle that you can go in, and you can actually use those the way you use bushes. You drop line of sight, you force them to stop their attack, etc., etc. So look at this. You can barely see this unless you actually know what you're looking at. that whole line that I just drew right there, you can walk through that. You can, in Dota 2, you can walk through that, get in there, break line of sight, and it leaves all these options for cool plays you can do. And these kinds of things are all over the map. Let's see if I can clear that off and find you another one. So I believe there's another one right there. Got some kind of fight going on here. I'm not really trying to shoutcast the game, and I wouldn't be able to very effectively just because I haven't really seen, you know, what the champions look like, etc. So I wouldn't be able to say too much. I'd also have to get into the knowing the names of the abilities and everything. But anyway, there's all sorts of places like this in Dota 2. The other thing is a lot of champion or hero abilities, as it were. A lot of hero abilities and some items, etc., that can actually break down each of these individual trees. So they're taking down a tower right now. Not too much to this. Towers are... But I don't remember. I think the towers were just so much less punishing in... Yeah, just so much less punishing in Dota compared to League of Legends. Now, League of Legends, they've nerfed it pretty hard. It's much more difficult. Let's see. Haruchin, sorry for mispronouncing your name. It is much more difficult to the point that playing League of Legends makes you worse at it from being used to Flash. Yeah, it definitely has a higher skill cap. Now, the thing about skill cap, and I didn't really do justice to this when I was talking about it the other day, Dota 2 has a higher skill cap, but very few players ever reach the skill cap in League of Legends. Much less a skill cap in Dota 2. So, as far as like the top best players in the world, there's a small handful who actually are at or near that skill cap, and they really don't have much to actually learn mechanically in League of Legends. Those are the people who would actually, you know, be able to do even more in a setting like Dota 2. But for probably 99.5% of players out there, including myself, obviously, including all sorts of players, League of Legends is still a plenty difficult game because it's still a competitive game. You're still relying on outplaying your opponents. So it's not really a matter of being easier or harder, but there is a higher skill cap that does matter at the very top levels of pro play, but it really doesn't mean much. It's not like you're going to play, you know, playing League of Legends is so much easier than playing Dota 2. But certainly you can do a lot of different things, a lot of more complex things, and become better at Dota 2 if you're just an expert player. So, yeah, and having a higher skill cap doesn't make it a... Right, I would agree with that. Having a higher skill cap doesn't make it a better game. But I'm not really going to take one stance or the other. I played a lot more League of Legends since I originally made that movie about the comparison, where I said I think I was saying essentially to the degree, game mechanics wise, Heroes of Newerth was a better game than League of Legends. But I played a lot of League of Legends since then, and there have been a lot of changes to League of Legends since then. And I don't know, I've kind of come to respect the way the game is played a little bit more. And yeah, but it's always come down to the same thing. I don't know. I don't know if there's too much else to say about Dota 2 or just Dota 2, period. That I haven't already said. The main thing I wanted to show you were, you know, the way the jungle worked and everything, and the way juking and all that worked. So, yeah, there you go. I wonder if... Sindra, did you say you're on Dota 2 or not?
I'm updating it right now.
How long will that take?
The downloader says 30 minutes.
Well, okay. Should also mention that Defense of the Ancients Dota is reliant on random crit chance if you haven't already. Okay. Or on random chance if you haven't already. Haruchin. So, I said that in my video comparing Heroes of Newerth to League of Legends. And League of Legends... How to put this? Or Heroes of Newerth, the S2 developers actually came back and said, you know, the way we feel about this is we don't have an actual crit chance in this game. There are some champions like Blacksmith or whatever, you know, examples in Dota 2 as well, that do have a chance for something to have, like a chance for a multiplier or things like that. But League of Legends actually has Critical Strike, and it used to have Dodge, but Critical Strike is actually far more random as a whole on all the champions that pick it up on average in games. As a whole, it does bring a lot more randomness to League of Legends. And I completely agree with that. They were right to call me out on that when they did call me out on that. But generally speaking, I think crit chance is... Well, I don't like the randomness. I don't think there should be true randomness in either game. Competitive games should be decided not by any stretch on randomness. So, that's my opinion. I think when a pro game comes down to whether somebody crits or not, and they don't have like 90% crit, but they have like 50% crit, I think as soon as that happens in League of Legends and people just start, you know, there's an uproar about it, I think they'll reconsider how they treat crit in League of Legends. Until that happens, you know, people don't really notice it, but when that happens and it totally changes the outcome of a major tournament, which will at some point happen, it's bound to happen, I think that's when developers are going to feel that they have enough community support to actually make that change. Well, alright. What does the escape button do? How do I get out of this thing? If I played a game for you guys on here, I would just do so bad. I don't actually even know who the champions are, the heroes are. What is the learn button? Well, I vaguely know Axe. Well, I know a few of these. I'm the Knight. Tiny, I know Tiny. I didn't realize I know Pudge. This is... Blitzcrank was based on Pudge to a degree. But Pudge is about 1 billion times more fun. Now, Blitzcrank is fun. Actually, Blitzcrank is really fun in his own way. So let me backtrack that. But Pudge is really fun. Axe is awesome. There's Legionnaire in Heroes of New Earth. Let me actually look at its abilities real quick to make sure. Okay, Axe taunts nearby enemy units, forcing them to attack him while he gains bonus armor during the duration. Okay. Battle Hunger, enemy or enrages an enemy unit, causing it to be slowed and take damage. What? Okay. No, this is what I'm thinking. Okay, Counter Helix. This is what I was talking about why it's sometimes good to have a bunch of stacked neutral monster camps. So Counter Helix. When attacked, Axe performs a Helix counter attack, dealing damage to all nearby enemies. So he's got a chance every time that he receives an attack that he will deal damage to all enemies around him. So when you stack monster camps in the jungle, you wind up having a lot more incoming attacks on you, and they don't hurt that much, but because you have a lot more, so it's a 17% chance per attack, because you have a lot more attacks coming in on you, by virtue of having a lot more mobs in that same camp, you wind up proccing that all the time, and you wind up just burning down the entire camp. So it's more efficient just to stack that. And I'm not sure exactly how junglers, I'm not even sure the term for junglers in Dota, but I'm not sure exactly how junglers are, you know, their main strategies and stuff are for each different champion, but I'm pretty sure that would still be the case that you want to stack for Axe as an example of someone who it's good to stack for. Let's see. Slarder. I feel like I should... I did not... Last time I looked at this game, there were not anywhere near this many heroes out. Not anywhere near. I would have so much learning to pick up on this. I do know a bunch of these from Heroes of New Earth, but I don't know all of them. But they are all under different names, too. That's kind of the thing for me. So, Blink Dagger is like a balanced Flash. Yeah, Blink Dagger is a whole lot better, in my opinion, than Flash. I think Flash is kind of a problem with League of Legends, and I think that the reason they've added all these Blink and Dash abilities into League of Legends is because everybody's using Flash, and they want people to be able to be shut down if they're using Flash. I think that's part of the reasoning. And unfortunately, the problem itself is Flash, and the problem with Flash is that you can always get away from someone. You always have that escape just sitting there. With Blink Dagger in Dota 2, it's huge range. You can go way further than you can go with Flash. But if you've taken damage, you can't use it. That's the thing. So it's great for initiating, but it's not great for escaping. So anyway, Battle Fury is an item that benefits from stacking camps. I don't even know what Battle Fury is. I'm sorry. I have no idea. Just off. Well, I don't know the names of most items. I know the name of few items in this game, but I wouldn't. Co-op bot match. Where are you? Where are you?
It's doing that in small direct text bullshit.
Oh, okay. Well, here's how they're monetizing. If you want to make your couriers look different, you can spend. So, couriers are a totally new thing. This is actually a very high level of play in Dota that is not present at all in League of Legends. Couriers are individual units. So in Dota, you can control other units than just your champion. Now, in League of Legends, you might be thinking, well, I've got like Annie and Tibbers, or I've got, so-and-so, I've got Mordekaiser and his ult. I've got Shaco and his clone, right? Those are really poorly implemented. Whereas in Dota 2, you actually take full control of other units. Some heroes can do that. I'm not sure exactly which ones off the top of my head. But then you also have these things called couriers. And couriers can be used independently. They have item slots on them, and you can put things on them. And I believe they have a small set of abilities too. But you can put items on them, and they can carry those items to you from the shop. But of course, the problem is that they take one hit to kill. And so if you send them in, down the lane and somebody unexpectedly goes and kills off your courier, they can pick up your items, or whatever. I don't know if you can destroy or pick up or whatever. So anyway, it's kind of a big deal. So one example of how they're going to make money off this game that I'm seeing is you can change the way the couriers in game look. So it's like skins, but for couriers. And it's $60. $60 for this. I don't know. I thought that was... I think that price point's crazy. Yeah. What else do they have? And just in case you think you're mishearing me, I'm not saying 16. I'm saying 60. I saw some of these battle bonuses. I don't know what the battle bonuses are for. Battle points. I have no idea what that's for. So... Well, the game, I don't know. I don't know what their plan is with it, but it's... You can pay for an invite. You can pay $40 for an invite. But I don't know if the game, in its final product, will be free to play. Alright, you're in?
And I got all my shit set with the fucker battle points.
I have no idea what battle points are.
You eating Cheerios?
Are you not on my... Are you not on my friends list?
I don't think so.
Really? So how do I add you to my friends list?
You're friends with Splug, right?
Yeah. One moment. What? I am trying so hard to find where that invite went.
I think they usually show up there. There you go.
There we go. Alright. Well, what do you want to do? You want to play against bots or you want to play against real people?
Let's see, the dumb thing to do would be to go against real people.
Let's do that.
I think we need to do.
I'm scared. You gotta make the game, because I don't know how. Actually, I'm pretty sure I could make it pretty quickly. We're going to go in. In fairness, I have not played Heroes of Newerth in well over a year at this point. Probably longer. Actually, a year and a half. And I have not played Dota 2. So...
I'll pick.
Wait, what?
I'll pick.
I don't care.
Let's go with I'll pick.
You playing a real game?
Yeah.
I feel bad for you, Chief.
Whoa. Whoa. I'm scared.
What the hell is this bullshit? Where's my game?
And again, if you're just tuning in now, the reason I'm not playing League of Legends, have you looked at the queue? I cannot get in. Well, it looks like we're not easily getting into this one either. I mean, 45 seconds, first 2 hours, but...
Get enough battle points, you get a item. Or items.
Well, like, what kind of items?
Shit for your hero, I guess.
Can I totally... What? I'm antisocial.
Oh, good job. Want some more?
So I'm trying to figure out how to not hear people. But I don't see that option. Oh, what? Whoa. So we're, I guess, waiting on Alal Sindred. Hey, I know who that is. I feel so much like playing Axe. Just because I know how to play him on a very vague level, but I don't really know how to jungle right now.
I need an easy champion here. Hero.
Ah, that feels so horrible. I don't want to lane with him either. Wow, what the heck? I was a... Yeah, what the heck? I can do it. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Oh, do I have to click pick? Oh, what? What? We're already in? What do I buy?
I just pressed a button and now I'm looking at... What the hell did I just do?
I have no idea what I'm doing.
I still see a pick screen. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's dumb as hell.
What? Why does my buy button not work?
Why do I have items?
You have items? I don't have items.
I didn't do anything and I have items.
I seriously have no idea how to actually purchase an item. What? This is jerks. Jerks. What? Oh crap, I bought 2 of them. Okay. A right click to buy. Okay. Well, crap.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's... makes sense.
Alright, I'm jungling. I have no idea how to jungle. But I'm going to do it. Which I believe, if I remember correctly, these are the easier camps, so that's why I'm attacking these camps right now. I can actually pull this one. Let's see if I can get here in time to do it. I don't think I'm going to get here in time. I don't think I'm going to get here in time. There you go. That's a good example. And so these will actually follow right in here, and I've just helped out my top lane. Hopefully they understand that I'm helping them and don't hate me for this. I don't know. I don't remember any of this. This looks painful, but hopefully they're not too bad. Let me see. Is it every minute?
What the?
No, it's not. I don't actually... I'm just kind of taking a guess on when they... What? Oh, that's right. Okay. I'm gonna take the easy camp again. I wish I remembered the respawn timer. It might be like at the 30-second marker every time, or minute marker, and I just didn't pull at the right time. If you leave a corpse there, it also won't respawn, but I'm not totally solid on all these mechanics. I'm not sure what exactly has been changed and what has not been changed. I'm gonna pull this back this time, just, again, see if it happens to be at the minute marker. No, it's not. I should probably... Yeah, they're gonna regen. Oh well, I should probably actually use my abilities. My E I don't use, that's just passively used. Okay, what is Battle Hunger exactly? Oh, I should probably not die in the jungle. Being awful. Being the worst player ever. What does my W do? I gotta look this up. So unless I'm mistaken, I do have to run all the way back to the pool to regenerate. Yeah, here we go. So do I have any money? What do I buy now that I have money? And... Oh, right. You know, I'm gonna pick... I can't afford it. Okay.
I keep trying to smart cast things. It's not working very well.
Oh, that might have been the time to do that. Where are you, Cinder? Are you bot or mid or top?
But
Now this gives me an armor bonus, right? Yeah, okay, good. So I'm not just wasting it. Oh, I forgot about... So there's another thing in the river here, and I don't know if mid's been paying attention, because I certainly have not. Yeah. Runes can spawn in there that give you bonuses. Oh, that's still not it. Am I just doing this wrong? I must be. I'm also taking way too much damage on these. Well, I know I'm not doing whatever I'm doing right, so... Oh, well. We are running back. He is really low. Oh, that doesn't lock on. What? What? Oh, it's switching between. Okay, I get it. I get it. What am I? Nope, 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 not the... Nope, get back on me. 875, I have 601, 602, so that's going to take a while before I get it. Yeah, whatever. What does that do? I'll pick that up.
Are you guys playing Han?
Yes.
No.
Are we going to
Playing Dota.
do an amazing gank at bottom? I have no idea what I'm doing.
what if they showed up, but they haven't been here for...
Wait, have they never showed up?
No, they showed up, then they vanished.
Okay, and Rages and causing... Oh.
And then, is that nice?
I'm here, I'm here. I've got to get used to this. I'm so bad at this. Is that you, Sindred? Are you the...
I'm this dude. That's...
No! Yeah, don't even think about it. I'm wasting so much time here. Get back on my unit. Okay, so just pressing one. Oh my gosh.
I really like the UI.
Huh?
I don't really like this UI.
Well, you gotta get used to it. I don't like that I keep pressing spacebar and
Yeah.
I gotta get used to pressing 1.
This game looks silly.
Oh no, but I totally need more monsters, but I totally don't know when they respawn. This is a great example of something where I just wind up taking a lot of damage because I can't easily proc my... Should I be using my W on... I don't know. I don't have time to look at the actual numbers on these abilities. I'll try to get some amazing execute in somewhere. Oh my gosh, get back to my character. Oh, wasn't I pulling for this guy at some point? Ho ho! So wait, is X the enemy team and...
It appears that way.
So obnoxious. Every time you see my screen go somewhere that's just totally different, it's me trying to press spacebar to follow myself. And it's something I'm sure I can easily fix, and or learn how to do it the correct way. But that's what's happening. Yeah, like that. I wonder if I can... I hope I can do this. Chances are definitely on the low side. I'm leaving. What? Shot not in range? What's going on? How close do I have to be? Oh, secret shop. That's right. I forgot about the secret shop. Okay. Going the long way. Coming down for a gank at bottom again. Mostly because I need to go to the secret shop. Oh, I totally bought something from my stash. I get it. Are you ready?
Sure.
I can't catch up to them! Haha, totally got a kill. I have no idea how. Sad face. Ooh, level up. I also bought an extra stout shield. Oh yeah, you can buy back and you lose gold. I remember all this. Okay. Can't sell while dead. Okay, what do I build now to get my little Vanguard item? Oh, can't afford it. I don't know if I actually got that kill or not. And I actually don't know where to look on my interface to see if I got a kill. Did we kill that person?
I think we killed something.
Oh, I see it. Down in the bottom right. Okay. It hurts. What was that? Oh, weird. I'm gonna clear these and then... Ooh, another level.
What does your ultimate do?
It is an execute.
So you're playing Darius.
I'm playing Darius without the refreshing ult.
It either does flat damage or they're below a flat amount of health. They just up and die.
I just tried to press B. I can't press B. I don't actually remember...
It's more like playing Shen, really, because he has the taunt. Right? He has the taunt?
He does have the AoE taunt, yeah. Oh, I'm controlling the wrong... I don't want to control the courier. I want to control... No, get back on there. Oh, that's from the secret shop, too? This is all... I'm getting trolled so hard. Coming down for another Gankabot. That's not the right button. Oh, it automatically made. I get it. I understand. So I actually am the proud owner of the Vanguard. I want a Blink Dagger next. No, get back here. Good. Are we pushing this?
Sure.
Okay.
My magic spell deals damage to turret. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Oh no! Oh no! He totally got away. Did I have no teammates? I wanted to make sure the tower went down, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna kill him. But then I didn't kill him. Because I have no idea. I didn't even know who he was. Why do I see somebody else's inventory? What? No, what? Get back on me. So Blink Dagger is just one item, no combination. I know I like that item. I got a new item. I got boots. Faster boots. Let's get back on me, though.
I think I logged into League of Legends.
Hey, don't quit this game. We're gonna win
Just
this.
saying, I think I logged in.
You did in fact log in.
Yeah, scared you off and then taunted your catapult. Baby. Little guy. I'd love to do a gank here, but I won't successfully do it without... Wait. Here we go, here we go. Woo! I don't know that I did. Oh, I did. I managed to get my W off. Cool. That didn't do anything. But I got an assist. Woo! Hey, there's nobody down. This is not where I want to be at all.
Oh, that tower above is dead. Okay.
What if I could kill this guy? Oh, that's the one that's super fast and always gets away. Okay. I'll just leave you in there. Oh, but you totally didn't tell me you were here too. Oh my gosh. I'm really used to smart casting too, so my execute there, I could have had that kill for sure, but I didn't execute because I still had to actually land it. What's the worst that could happen to us? Was that your spell that got all bright?
Yes.
Oh, because that's why I backed off. I feel like I should want to taunt them so bad. I mean, I actually just want to hit the taunt button is what I'm saying. But it's a short range. Really? I don't understand.
Nyack, he steals fuck tons of life.
I see that now.
I might have
That's
fucked
pretty
up and
retarded.
cast the wrong spell.
I wonder if I can kill these. These are bigger monsters. I'm almost at Blink Dagger, but I don't know the binding I'm going to have to use to actually activate the item. Yes!
Your bottom tower has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified.
Good day to fight.
I'm just gonna follow this guy to his eventual victory.
Into war, team.
Oh, he's going for yellow. Oh, yellow's gonna get away easy. No, maybe not. Totally got an assist with my super long range nuke. Or not even nuke, it's super long range, like tag them and run faster. I'm so close to Blink Dagger. I haven't helped my other lanes at all.
Good day to fight. Cut and run. Forward.
I could go and help. No, 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 get back on me.
To battle.
Are you not coming up here?
I'm coming. I'm just gonna be all secret like.
No! So I got another assist, so. Woo!
Rest is for the dead. To the enemy.
So you're 1, 2, and 4.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah.
Blink dagger does not come. Sharp.
But I have no idea how to use my items.
Which item?
Blink Dagger.
Oh. You use it and you click in the spot. The
Yep.
keybinds are set to your keypad by default.
My keypad?
Yeah.
What? Why can't it
Yeah.
be set to anything near me? Oh, where are you key binding? Where can I change my settings, do you know?
In the upper left-hand corner, you see the little thing. Click on that thing, and then there's a gear that'll appear next to it.
Got it, thank you.
It's a really short cooldown for a blink.
But you can't use it when when you've taken damage.
Okay.
Oh. Autocast, ability learn. Upgrade stat. Ooh. Can I just do this? Wait. What? No, get back there. Nope. Okay. Items. Let's do. Just going back to what I'm familiar with. Camera. No. Come on, before I go back in here, let me change my camera button somewhere. Camera grip. Let's try that. Now get off of that.
Rest is for the dead.
Perfect. Okay, so I can do that now.
Cut and run.
But I can now no longer ever use my camera. Because apparently I didn't find the button I needed to
Middle tower is
find.
Good day to fight.
What? What is going on? Will I not automatically... What is going on? Okay, so my Q... What? I need to figure this out. So my Q doesn't require Smart Cast, but now I can't press it at all. So it's not like League of Legends, where Smart Cast just works correctly for items or abilities that don't require Smart Casting. Now I actually cannot activate my Q. So I had this great blink in, but I couldn't Q, which is my AoE taunt. We still killed them both, but it's... What on earth? Oh, don't make me do this. Abilities. I'll just go back to Q, W, E, D, F, R. Oh. I'm so sad. Oh well, whatever. I'll get back to the game. They're pushing up to the base, that's good. They're gonna come through here. Or they might circle back around, but I don't think so. Okay, they did circle back around, so yeah, I guess they are.
I win.
I saw you win. You ready? You ready? Turn around. What? What? I might be stunned.
There ain't shit I can do for you.
It's quite alright. But he's so low. Somebody kill him. I have no idea if I was stunned at the start of that or not. I'll find out real quick. I can actually buy back here. But I don't really feel like it. Yeah, okay, so I must have been stunned because my Q wasn't going off. I saw I was stunned when I started looking. I just assumed it was the same issue. Well, I was very surprised about it. That's a courier going by. I should probably buy something.
It's a flying pony.
I just feel like he's going to live. Oh, you jerk faces. I have good regen right now. I like that. So this is the equivalent of Baron. They're about to kill him. Our team is about to kill him. But they're going to reset him first. It's going to give a nice item when you have that.
So
When you're
basically
killed, you come
just
back to
killed the
life.
whole team when they were doing
Right.
on the Baron.
Yep.
Right.
Yay, I can upgrade my Dagon again.
The map looks a lot bigger.
From the red mist, axe return.
This one?
Is it?
I don't remember if it's bigger. I was saying it looks bigger than League of Legends, and I don't actually remember if it's bigger or not. I think it might. No, I don't know. Now, I haven't bought Town Portal Scrolls or anything, so there's a lot more versatility to what you can do. I'm just not doing because I'm kind of getting the basics down.
Good day to fight.
We have somebody at the door. I'm going to mute my mic real quick.
To battle.
The enemy's middle tower
Axe
has
charges. Not fight laid alone. Show your worth.
How could you?
You would cry some more. Into war's teeth. Killing spree. Good day to fight. Rest is for the dead.
All right. I am back.
Axe brings the axe. To the enemy. Axe is promoted. Axe charges. To battle.
Hmm.
Gold pushing. Enemies need killing. Cut and run. Prove yourself. Into war's teeth.
What does that take? 75 mana plus
Forward.
110? So I need quite a bit for my flash taunt, and I just kind of wasted a taunt on a couple minions. This is really dangerous. I'm just wandering aimlessly. And I know that's a stupid place to wander aimlessly. Good. There was a multicast. That's one of the random things talking about earlier. Just a chance to cast 2, 3, or 4 times. So the flash taunt. I don't like dying a lot. I mean, obviously that's not a good thing, but it's still a good flash taunt. Well, flash being blink dagger resulted in 2 of them being killed. Alright, what do I need to buy next? I can't afford that, but I can afford that. Oh, right, but I need to buy this first. That's expensive, too. Coming back to life.
Axe is all the reinforcement this army needs. Enemies need killing. Axe attacks.
Hey, little guy. Oh.
Axe goes.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I agree with that. Here's a stack camp. I'm gonna turn the webcam on.
No.
Okay.
Axe grows stronger. Here comes the axe.
Now I am.
Rest is for the dead.
Alright, I have enough to buy this larger item. We're gonna have some sort of fight here. Actually, I'm coming over here before I go.
Axe brings the axe. To battle. Cut and run. Good day to fight.
That was like my first successful execute in a while.
Axe run. Axe run.
I don't actually know how dangerous those are. Like, I have no idea.
Axe brings in death. Axe is not axe. To the enemy.
Two different buildings here.
Axe attacks.
They each spawn different types of units. Okay, I don't want to die though, so now I got decent enough regeneration. I'll just stay here. No, no, I won't. I'm backing off. I'm low. I can finish this Heart of Tarask, though. That's nice.
Rest is for the dead. Axe charges. Forward.
I'm taking out the two towers defending the, whatever that's called, the equivalent of the Nexus.
Axe go.
Alright, now I'm going to be super survivable. But the game might be over by then anyway. We got a couple people at least doing very, very well. There's a multicast again. Oh, I'm gonna totally save this guy's life.
What exactly is a multicat?
It's exactly what it says. You cast the spell multiple times.
Okay, that went great.
That seems broken.
Well, you've gotten kind of an idea of how Axe...
Everything in Dota 2 is broken.
Nothing, like, serious, but... what he can do. If you've been able to see what I've been doing, which is basically blink, what you're about to see me do, then taunt, apply my W, not that big of a deal, and then use my ultimate to kill them, or try to, but we're messing around a lot, just trying to get used to the different... like the difference between smart casting. So we're about to win this game here. I don't think there's any question about that. Now, there are a few ways I know for a fact that I would improve my gameplay. One of them is stacking the camps in the jungle, and I didn't know the timer exactly. Yeah, I just don't... If I spent, you know, an hour just researching some of the stuff that I know about this game, because I know the mechanics. I know a lot of the mechanics. If I spent like an hour just researching it, my performance would go way up, just because I know how to do the jungle in this game. But I have to actually figure out the exact timers on it. Well, anyway, there you go. Unfortunately, no League of Legends today, but it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys on Monday. I don't know about to learn the league today. To actually be able to play a game, I did not stay in the queue. I might get onto the PBE and see if I can do anything on there.
Sounds good.
We'll see. It's kind of bumming not being able to get onto the League of Legends server. So anyway, I'll try to get back on. Maybe the queue is reduced. Haha. Yeah, right. And hopefully they fix the situation by the end of the weekend, so we can actually have playable servers. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon, wonderful morning, wonderful evening, depending on where you are. Thank you guys for watching.